Greetings to you all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. And of course, the time that you watch this video. How is everyone? How am I? I'm good as you can see, and I thank God for this beautiful moment. So to you all that are new, welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing to this channel and becoming part of my beautiful and amazing family. To you, my returning subscriber, you're my favorite group of people. What would I do without you? Just know your like, your comment, your view is not taken for granted. Everything nice that you do to this channel means the world to me. To those that super chat me, thank you so much. So my people, there's this issue that is taking place in the whitey streets, and of course I need to come out and add my voice on this matter. There's this guy, Kohera Senior. I know you all know who Kohera Senior is. This is the guy that came out to announce to the whole world that he is the Komando's father. Kohera Senior came out around 1 to 2 days ago and did a video, and this video, it was a reply to his alleged son, the Komando. So guys, I've been listening to so many reactors that have been talking about this issue, and I want to approach it from 2 points of view. So the first one, when I look at this man, Kohera Senior, he is almost the age of my father. Actually, my dad is older than him from the look of things. So this is a person, when I listen to him speak, I hear wisdom in him because of his age, experience, exposure, and generally everything. This is a man that when I look at him, he's acknowledging, this is my son. This is a person that was taken away from him. Do you get it? That is the first point of view that I want to discuss. And from that video, if you did listen to him, he was kind of emotional as he spoke to the Komando. But on the other hand, I want to come hard on this guy. Number one, Kohera Senior, you are a deadbeat. And that is a fact. That is a fact. And I have said so many times in this channel, I have a problem with these men that are deadbeats. They don't know how women are struggling out here raising kids that they sired. Some of them even don't know the names of their children. Some of them, when they meet their children in the highway or maybe somewhere there, they can't even know these are the children that they did sire. Some of them have never ever set eyes on their own children. Do you get it? And therefore, Kohera Senior is not different. I look at him as a deadbeat father. Yes, you say this child was taken away from you. Can you come out and tell us what are some of the measures that you did put in place to ensure that you kept in touch with Komando? What did you do as a father? Because you can be a father by a title. Because you sired a child. But what have you ever done to this child? And remember, we have what we call the formative years. The formative years are very key and very important in parenting, because this is the period where parents get to bond with their children. This is the time by the time a baby is born, when they open their eyes and they realize who they are. This is the time they start, distinguishing people. Who is this person? This is my mother. This is my father. This is my grandmother, my grandfather. This is a neighbor. And they become so affectionate and kind of lean towards people that they see. Between the age of 1 to around 10 years there, this is the period where children see, they digest, and put everything in their mind. Kohera, with all due respect, you came out here, did this video, and said Komando's mother ran away with him. And from the look of things, by the time Komando was leaving your home, he was an infant, or maybe somewhere below 1 year. That is how I look at it. I don't know, guys. I don't know whether I'm the one maybe who misinterpreted what this guy said. Please drop your comment down here. This Komando left your home when he was kinda below 1 to 2 years. And that means that you have never interacted with this child. Do you get it? For the last 30 plus years, you have never interacted with this, this man. Yet you claim he's your child. Do you see where most of us have problems with you? You are almost at the same place. There was no issue to do with distance. Did you at any point try to reach out to, at any given point, did you ever reach out to the Komando as a child? Did you? And sometimes, guys, it doesn't have to be like you. You can use other people. You can use your sisters. You can use your brothers, a cousin, a neighbor. If you really, really, really had the intentions of bringing up this boy, if you really, really had the intention of being part and parcel of this child, it is not you coming out here in the social media and, trying to lay your plea out publicly. Remember, this is social media, and it can't solve your problems. It can't, and it will never. There are some matters that are better not said on the whitey streets. There are some matters that just need to be sorted away from the camera. Can't you maybe find a way of you reaching out to the Komando? Can you find a way in which maybe you can even reach out to the mother and bring this reconciliation? It is not just you sitting down and addressing the Komando. If you did listen to the Komando when he did that live stream towards the end of it, he was very, very emotional. I understand. In my own way. This is a man that lacked a father figure in his life. We all know his story. The stepfather never made it easier for him. And there's a reason why he felt the need to come and say he was rejected right from birth. There are so many people that have this experience out here. And it is so common. If you just take time and listen to people, you will hear such stories. He has all the rights to come out and talk about it. Why is he a king? You should find out, not here on Whitey streets. Remember, this is a matter that is more of a family matter. And that is why Kohera Senior, you did decide to use the Komando's mother's full names in your title. Because you still believe she's married to you. They never returned the dowry. And therefore, can you get a solution to this matter? And those people that are coming out to say, oh, the Komando wants to activate donations, or is he the only one? He's not the only one. But he's the only one among the so many that have courageously come out to talk about these matters in a public platform. Do you get it? I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying. So this man, Kohera Senior, should stop this talking about this matter in Whitey. Let him find a neutral person who is going to connect him to the Komando. And I strongly believe if he really needs to get to the Komando, he has to go through the mother. After all, it is the mother that raised him. When this man was sick late at night, were you there? Even just to offer a shoulder to lean on, were you there? Were you there when this man was being educated? Did you even contribute a dime in his education? Do you get what I'm saying? Did you? And this is the biggest problem that we usually have with the deadbeats. They don't know how their children are feeding, how they are clothing, how they are being educated. They are not there to support them emotionally. They are not there to guide their children. You are a father. You have a son out there. But you can't even spare your time to go meet your own child and guide them. Teach them how to be men out here. Teach them how to behave. You are just running helter-skelter. And then later on, you come out and say, this is my son. Hey, guys. Hey. One day from the blues, someone appears. Oh, this is my son. Telling stories and stories and stories. Where were you when you were needed the most? Where were you when this child was being injured by someone? Where were you to protect this child? When this child was not able to be taken to school because of school fees, where were you? Do you see what I'm talking about? Do you get? Do you feel me? And therefore, this man, Kohera Senior, my message to him tonight is just simple. Go find people that can bring you and your son together. Allow the Komando time to process everything. Don't come here and tell me he's old enough. He's not. He's still a child. Everyone is a child. There's that child part in each person. Do you get it? And therefore, he should be given time to process everything that is happening. He should be allowed to decide whether he's going to forgive this father or not. And by the way, let me tell you, there are so many children that have grown up and they have never ever forgiven their absent parents. I know sometimes we have mothers that run away and leave their children. It does happen. I have seen so many children growing up, becoming very successful, and they totally refuse to acknowledge their deadbeat fathers. So remember, everyone has their own heart. Everyone has their own feelings. Everyone has their own emotions. And there are some things that you cannot force. There are some issues that social media cannot solve. So, if you're prudent enough, get someone to come in between the two of you to solve this matter. Or, let it rest. After all, if you are not there for the last 30 plus years, what difference are you bringing now? What difference are you bringing in? Do you get it? So everything is at the hands of the Komando, because this is the child that is hurting because of the past, because of the differences between his father and his and his mother. This is the person that has the powers to bring this reconciliation into reality. I don't know what you think about this video. Please drop your comments. I would love to hear from you. What are your thoughts? Do you think everything should be brought out to social media? Do you think this is where the solution is? And especially on such sensitive matters, what do you think? What is your take? Because sometimes, guys, it is so serious that if we are not keen, we'll end up hurting people the most. Rather than getting a solution, it will become worse. That is my take. Thank you so much and goodbye.